Hello student. Today I am going to explain you number system of class 9 exercise 1.3. Now this exercise is based on the decimal expansions of rational and irrational number. Now three example I have taken here. 1 upon 5, 1 upon 3 and root 2. Now what is the difference between these three? 1 upon 5 if you change into decimal, remainder is 0 and is complete divided is 0.2. 1 upon 3, remainder is not 0, it is repeating, always it is 1, 1, 1, it is a repeating number, and question also it is the 3 is repeating, so it is repeating decimal. And next one is root 2. Root 2, its value is 41421. That means it is a repeating, it is never ending and never repeating. So there are three types. These three types, now you check it. It is first one is terminating decimal where remainder 0 and its denominator must be in the form of 2 to the power m and 5 to the power n. Next is non-terminating where remainder repeat after a certain number of steps and no ending of decimal expansions. A block of digit repeats in the question. Now non-terminating decimal and non-terminating non-recurring decimal, their decimal expansions of irrational number must be, that is irrational, and remainder never repeat. Okay, so it is root 2 is equal, its value it is never ending. Pi, its value also you divided, it's never ending. So okay, there are three types of decimal expansion. Now next exercise 1.3 of class 9 chapter number system. First question, write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansions each has. 36 upon 100, 2 zeros are here, so after 2 digit decimal will come, so it is 0.36, it is terminating decimal. 1 upon 11, 09, when you divide it is coming 9, 09 is repeating, so it is repeating decimal, or it is called the non-terminating recurring decimal. Now it is 33 upon 8, it is 4.125, divide I have shown here, so it is terminating decimal. Next 3 upon 13, it is terminating after 230769. So after these 6 steps it is repeating, so it is called non-terminating recurring decimal. Next is 2 upon 11, same 18 is repeating, non-terminating recurring decimal. Here it is terminated already, so it is terminating decimal. Question number 2, you know that 1 upon 7 is equal to this. Can you predict what the decimal expansions of 2 upon 3, 2 upon 7, 3 upon 7, 4 upon 7, so without actually doing the long division? If so, how? You have to show. Now 1 upon 7 is this, 2 upon 7, only the numerator change. So you multiply it by the numerator, it is multiply by 2, it is 285717, multiply by 3, 042817, and multiply by 4, multiply by 7. You check one thing, it is very interesting. It is digits are same, but it is repeating. How it is repeating? It is when you multiply by 2, it is coming 2857, then 14 is coming. When multiply by 3, it is 42857, 42857, then 1 is coming. Next multiply by 4, same in this way, it is 571428. So okay, it's very interesting. Now next question is question number 3. Express the following in the form of P upon Q where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. 0.6, 6 bar, or 6 is repeating number recurring. Now this question you listen very carefully. Once this decimal will be before repeating number and after repeating number. Clear? Now x, let x is equal to this 6 recurring, that means 6 is a repeated number. So x is equal 0.666 like this. If you change into decimal, will change after one digit. So 10x is equal to 6.666. Now subtract these two decimal expansion. It is 10x minus x is equal 6.6 minus 0.6. Now 9x is equal to this, and x is equal 6 upon 9 equal to 2 upon 3. So it is the change into fraction. Now 0.47, 7 is repeating. So this decimal will come before repeating number once and once after repeating number. So it is, when it is before repeating number means one digit, means 5 by divided by 10. So 10x is equal to 4.777, and if you multiply by 100, that means it is after repeating number. So multiply by 100, 47.77. Now subtract these two equation, it is coming 100x minus 10x is equal 47.77 and minus 4.77. 90x is equal to minus, it is 43, x is equal to 43 upon 90. So it is the fraction. This is bar. Now 0.001 solution, let x is equal to 0. This 3 digit is repeating, that means decimal is already before repeating number, now it will go after repeating number. Now this arrow show that now if it is goes after repeating 3 digit, it is repeating, multiply by 1000. 1000x is equal to 1.001. So it is 1000x minus x is equal to minus, it is 1. Now x is equal to 1 upon 999. So it is the rational number or in fraction. Express this in the form of p upon q. Now check it. This equal to x. Again one digit, means after repeating number it will shift. So 10x is equal 9.99. Now minus it is 9x is equal to 9. X is equal 9 upon 9 means 1. Hence this is equal to 1. Actually when we will round off this figure, so 9 will add 1, so it is 10 only. So it is 10 means 1 will come, it is. Now what can the maximum number of digits be in the repeating block of the digits in the decimal expansion of 1 upon 17? Perform the long division to check your answer. Now long division I have shown here. Look at here. Now this number is repeating here after this long division. 100 it is. We started it from 1. Okay. And decimal expansion, if you count in, 16 decimals are there. Now the number of digits in the repeating block is that maximum number must be less than this denominator. So it is 17 minus 1, it is 16. Maximum is 16 and less than that can be. So it is, now if you divide, it is also, we can show that it is also 16. So it is proved. Now next question is, look at several examples of the rational numbers in the form p upon q, q not equal to 0, where p and q are the integers with no common factors other than 1. That means it is co-prime numbers. Having terminating decimal representation, can you guess what property q must satisfy? Now example I have taken 2 upon 5, 17 upon 8, 7 upon 80. To make it terminating, now it will terminating. Now check 2 upon 5 multiply by 2. Both numerator and denominator it is coming 4 upon 10, that is 0.4. Q is form. Q is 5. It is 5. Now Q is 8. 8 means 2 to the power 3. Now multiply by 5 to the power 3, both numerator and denominator. It is coming 2.125. 7 upon 80. 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 1. Now multiply by 5 to the power 3, both numerator and denominator. So it is coming this one, that means 0.0875. That means everywhere q is 5, q is 2, q is 2 and 5 both. That means hence the property of the q is, it is in the form of 2 to the power m and 5 to the power n. Okay. Next question number 7. Write 3 numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating, non-recurring. Non-terminating, non-recurring, that is actually irrational number. So root 5, root 3, root 7, all the irrational number you can write, their decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-recurring. Now this example I have given again, that is 1.1011 10100100001. In this way it will increase the unlimited times. 0.404000400, this one also by 30300 in this way. Next question is, find 3 different irrational numbers between the rational numbers 5/7 and 9/11. First you have to do by long division method is the value in decimal. So it is 5/7 is equal to 0. This part is a recurring decimal. And 9/11 is 0.818. It is the repeating number. Now it is actually 71 and 81. Between 71 and 81 means 0.71 is 0.81. You have to find out 3 different irrational number. So irrational number we write in the form of, after 71 it is 0.720, 7200, 72000 in this way. And it is 70, after 72, 75, 78 I have taken. You can take any other number. So it is 78.1, 78.11, 78.111. These 3 different number I have taken. Classify the following numbers as a rational or irrational. Root 23. It is irrational number, we know, because it is the prime number. Now root 225, it is 15 actually. So it is a rational number. 0.3796. Terminating decimal, it is a rational number. 7 point this dot means it is a repeating. 478 is a repeating. So repeating, recurring decimal also a rational number. But it is, you can check in 10100, it is irrational number. Next chapter here finished. Next is one assignment I have given, that is root 2, root 3, root 5 we have to insert on a number line. Number line we know that is 0, it is, this point is a 0, and same length we have to take, -1, -2 this side, and this side is 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Now we have to do root 17. One example I have given. Root 17 is equal to, we can check it, 4 square plus 1 square. 4 means 16 plus 1, 17, root 17. Now this distance is 4. This is now 4 square means base square plus perpendicular square is equal to root 17. If you take this radius of this, it will come on this number line. This point is root 17, means from O to P, OP is root 17 distance. Okay. In this way, all other you will do 1 plus root 3, 1 this much, and again root 3, you know, root 2 square plus 1 square, it is root 2, it is, you have to find out first root 2, and this same distance you have to, as 1 we have taken here, perpendicular distance, same you have to take that. Now question number 2, these are the same type of question I have explained in the chapter. So you will complete this. Thank you so much.